Hello again, it's Mr. Scott. This is the less than 5 minute review on mitosis and meiosis. So, for those of you that need to redo that, let's talk about what this even is. Your body that we're looking at here is made up of cells, billions and billions of cells. And in order for you to grow, in order for your body to repair broken or damaged tissue, in order for you to reproduce, your body has to take those cells and divide them. So when you're growing, when you're repairing tissues, you're creating new cells through the process of cell division. When you're getting ready to reproduce, you have to produce sex cells. Those sex cells are produced through cell division. But there are two different types of cell division, and we talked about them in class, and I'm going to give you the quick rundown on them. The first one that we talked about was mitosis. We said there were two main reasons that your body goes through mitosis: growth and repair. And mitosis is very simple. Goes through one round of division, ends up with two new cells, and they are identical. Another way that we referred to that, just to kind of help you remember, we said mitosis with a T produces two twins. So mitosis with a T produces two twins. So you've got a cell here with 4 chromosomes in it. It goes through one round of division, ends up with 2 new cells that have 4 chromosomes, and we know that those chromosomes are identical to the parent cell. Okie dokie. And then the second type of division that we have here is meiosis. They sound very similar, but they are slightly different. Meiosis goes through 2 rounds of division, and you'll notice something has changed here in this first round of division. I started with one cell that's got 4 chromosomes, 4 X-shaped chromosomes in it. After the first round of division, what do you notice about the number of chromosomes in each of the new cells? That's right, they've been cut in half. So we've got 4 divided into 2 new cells. Now we have 2 new cells with only half of the original genetic information. Then they go through another round of division. In my opinion, this is a little bit less important, and there's less going on here because they basically end up looking like the cells that they came from up here. But that second round produces 4 new cells, and they all have half of the original parent DNA, and these are going to be sex cells that are used for reproduction. Now, I want to connect something here real quick. So we've talked about reproduction. We said there was asexual and sexual reproduction. Which one of these is going to be used in asexual reproduction when you only have one parent? Bada bang, that's right, mitosis. And in asexual reproduction, you have one parent that produces offspring that are identical to the parent. And so mitosis is the process for that. But obviously, if we're using sexual reproduction, we're going to go through meiosis, because the goal of meiosis is to produce sex cells that only have half of the genetic information. Why is that important? Because you have a mom and a dad involved in sexual reproduction. Mom gives a set of chromosomes, dad gives a set of chromosomes, and then that's where we got into the Punnett squares and the pedigrees and looking at dominant and recessive. I don't want to get into that in this video here. But meiosis, 2 rounds of division, DNA gets cut in half, you end up producing sex cells with only half the DNA that can then be used for reproduction. 4 minutes and 11, 12, 13. Well done.